In this video, I'm going to share with you the number one tip I have for homeschool moms after homeschooling my own children for 17 years. So stay tuned. Hi, y'all. I'm Misty, and this is Mini Seasons of Motherhood. This is my 17th year as a homeschooling mom, and I have learned a lot of things along the way. So, starting this week, every Thursday, I'm going to be doing a homeschool tips Thursday, and I'm just going to share one tip with you each week to encourage you and just to help you along your homeschool journey. So if you are a fellow homeschool mom and you just need encouragement for your journey, please subscribe and check back each Thursday. My daughters are 15 and 19, and I was thinking to myself, what would I want to tell them if I were sitting across from them telling them about being a homeschool mom? And because they both have that heart to be one day, hopefully, if that's how God leads. And so I was thinking, what would I share with them? And the biggest thing that I would share with them or any homeschool mom is this one thing that I wish somebody would have told me a long time ago. And instead I had to figure it out myself the hard way. And that is, don't compare. Don't compare yourself to other moms. And I know that that is so hard. We see other moms and they seem to have it all together, right? You go over to their house and their house is clean and their kids seem so well behaved and they're studying Latin and their marriage is perfect. And it's so easy to compare ourselves to other moms. And I just want you to stop, because comparing yourself, or comparison, what is it? I think it's comparison is the thief of joy. I think it's a quote, and if not, it should be, because it's so true. It robs us of our joy. And as a homeschool mom or as a mother, period, we set the tone for our home, and our joy matters. And you are the mom that God chose for those children. He did not choose Sally or Allison, I don't know, but he did not choose those people to be your children's mom. Your children are uniquely created by God. You are uniquely created by God, and your family is uniquely created by God. You are the mom that they need. So, with that being said, how do we overcome? Because I mean, it's in our nature to compare, and sometimes we compare, and we feel horrible afterwards, right? we feel so defeated. And other times we can catch ourselves comparing, and it's kind of in a way to build ourselves up. Well, I may not be doing this, but at least my kids, right? And that is pride, and that also is going to rob us of our joy. So just don't compare. So just be you and be in your family and focus on your family, and don't look at others and compare. Now, that being said, I think that there is value in visiting with friends and watching videos or reading blogs and getting ideas, okay? Because we all have work to do, right? We can always better ourselves. But to look at that and think, okay, this is what I need to do to achieve it. I'm going to achieve and be, I always tell my husband, one day I will be that woman. That woman doesn't exist. And I literally used to tell him that all the time. And now I've learned that, I'm just gonna be happy being the imperfect woman I am, and constantly working at being a better woman and better for my children, a better wife, a better mother. And that's all that really matters. And so that's the joy of life, is always working to be better, but to relax in the grace that I am who God chose me to be, and that's enough. So, that being said, I do support, like, it's good to look at things and think, okay, that routine might work, and it might work for your family, and it might not. So try things, look at things, but don't compare yourself or your family or your children to other people. Don't compare your children to each other, because they are uniquely created. They have different abilities, they have different strengths, They have different weaknesses. And that is the beauty of life, is that we're not all the same and that we all have different strengths and different weaknesses. And that's what makes us us. So, homeschool mama, please don't compare yourself. And I think changing that one thing, you will notice a huge difference in just your attitude towards homeschooling, your attitudes towards your children, in your family, and towards yourself. So if you want more homeschool tips, come back next Thursday, subscribe below. Let me know. Do you struggle with comparison? Let me pray for you. I would be happy to.